At Simply SCADA, we've been hard at work to implement great new features to the notification system. The new workflow design now supports custom unlimited phone callouts without the need for a dialer or a phone system. Users will also be able to acknowledge the alert right from within the phone call without the need to log in. This new flexible, easy to use acknowledgement system also applies to text messages and email notifications. Another great new addition is the scheduler. With this new tool, notifications can be funneled to only the users who have been assigned to monitor your system at that time. With the new workflow layout, events can be routed and escalated to additional users if left unacknowledged. This new system was carefully designed to be both flexible and easy to use, yet powerful enough to create a truly custom notification engine that will deliver your important alerts where and when you need them. The notification system has multiple types of tiles that can be linked together to create a versatile workflow. When the conditions are met, for example on a start tile, if a sensor crosses a threshold and generates an alert, the node will progress the notification to the next tile. Multiple notifications can be created and managed from the notification page. Each workflow can be toggled on and off, edited, and deleted. First thing you'll notice when creating a new notification is the notification type selection. The two types are device tag for sensor data and PLC alarms, and communication for the status of the SimplyLink hub or its connected controllers and PLCs. Now let's talk about tile types. The first tile type is the start tile and is included with every notification workflow. The start tile is the basis of the workflow, and here you'll select exactly what alerts are being monitored to trigger the notification. The communication start tile contains the trigger on field and allows monitoring either the SimplyLink hub, the controllers, or both. The when field allows the selection of individual or multiple sites. The is section contains the down state and tells the tile that when a SimplyLink hub or a controller is in the down state to progress the node to the next tile. The other type of start tile is the device tag start tile. This allows you to select which sites and even which tags you wish to monitor. The next field is the threshold selection field, so that when your sensor data crosses its set threshold and generates an alert, that will trigger the start tile of the notification system and progress this to the next node. The text type tile will allow the sending of a text message when the start tile triggers. It contains a field for selecting individual users as well as groups of users. And then there's the edit message pop-up section. This will allow you to customize your message to contain various contextual information. So when this message is generated, it can tell you the name of the tag or controller, the name of the site, the name of the alarm, what its read value at the time that the notification was triggered was, as well as timestamps and some other variables there. It also contains the allow acknowledgement toggle. With the allow acknowledgement enabled, when that message is sent, the user will be able to click a link that will give them the ability to clear or acknowledge that notification without needing to actually log in to the system. They'll be able to do it directly from the message. The callout tile will generate an automated call out and allows the selection of a single user. You can edit the message that it will play for you during the phone call, again, using some variables here. You can also use an optional allow acknowledgement. If that's turned off, it'll simply play you the message and then end the phone call. If you have allow acknowledgement selected, then at the end of the message, it will let you use the keypad to select whether you wish to acknowledge or complete the alert. Then you can progress based on the state of this tile. So if it's left unacknowledged, you could progress to call the same user or another user, or you could progress to another type of tile. You could also have it send out a message if it is acknowledged or completed. So this gives you a lot of options for how to progress a phone call to the next stage. The email tile is very similar to the text type of tile. It will allow you to select individual users or groups of users. You can edit the message that you wish to show up in that email. You can also allow acknowledgement from that email, giving the user a link to click on to either acknowledge or clear the alert. The notify an app tile will send users who have the app downloaded a push notification. You can select which users or groups as well. And you can also edit the message similar to the other types of tiles. However, you cannot allow acknowledgement because this is a push notification, and to acknowledge, you would be expected to just open up the app and then clear it from within the app. The final two tile types really allow you to control the progress of your workflow. First, we have the check status tile. This will allow you to introduce a wait time before it will check the status of the alert to see if it's still open, acknowledged, or completed. Then if it is in one of those conditions, you can then progress to the next type of notification that you would like. That way you could send out a message and then wait a preset period of time before following the next action. The final type of tile is the route by schedule tile. This will allow you to create a schedule that will then progress the node based on the schedules that you've created. So you can do something like a day shift and then a morning and night shift, a weekend shift. You can break this up really any way that you'd like. And then each of these blocks will now create a new node off of this tile to allow progression to specific users or groups. You can just link that there and then link the next type and the next type. So by utilizing this notification workflow editor, you can really narrow down exactly how you want your operators to be notified and then allow them the ability to acknowledge and see what's going on in these notifications and hopefully reduce the amount of unwanted notifications. Thank you.